I think that was the interesting thing for me entering the novitiate, because the community life here was very good. And I think what was so good for me, I think was there was a real culture of care and people really caring for each other. Not only the formation team or the novice master, but also just everybody around was just caring for each other in a very honest, sincere way. In some sense I found the second year a little bit more difficult, especially because I felt so much confirmed in my vocation during the first year. I realized that, especially by the fact that I felt so much confirmed in my vocation, I also became more anxious. And initially I didn't understand that, but later on I realized that makes sense, because the more I feel confirmed in my vocation, the more it becomes real. And I think it's a little bit like when you're dating, and at the moment you feel that this is getting real, and maybe you start to think about marriage. That's a beautiful thing and something joyful. But I imagine that you also at some point would feel a little bit like anxious, because you have to start leaving things behind and your life is really going to change. I think in the first year it was more about getting to know the society of Jesus, getting to know myself a little bit more. But I think in the second year it was really like, okay, but I have roughly an idea of what it means to be a Jesuit. But now the question is, what does it mean for me to be a Jesuit? And how would it look like in my life? Because I think that's one of the things which really attract me to the Jesuit vocation is there is no clear format of how you should be a Jesuit. It's really up to you how to embody your Jesuit vocation.